cool. My lip syncing works. My visemes. Let's clear that expression out. Who am I kidding? She's never happy. Well, I hope everyone's having a good day. Well, they came running out of the training room, so let's see what's going on over here. Oh, wow, this is where everyone is. That's right. Lexa has to be a character.
Well, pleasure to meet you nonetheless.
I forget what the queen bee's name is.
The outfit, was that did you purchase that? Was that made by your people, or it looks really
Made
nice.
by my people. Thank you.
Oh, you're
Hey.
welcome. Hi, Penny.
How's it going?
Penny? Not too bad.
I've been working all day, so I'm just kind of exhausted.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Yeah.
Well, probably not the same. You're probably like all wrenches and elbows deep in ships and stuff.
Well, actually, for the past 2 days, I haven't even actually touched one. They gave me access to all the drones and whatnot, so I've basically just been organizing them, going here, going there, working on this part, working on that part, and then sometimes I go in to supervise. Unfortunately, I have realized that all the other pilots kind of just do their own thing. So I realized, oops, now I'm taking care of every aircraft on the station, including theirs. So
It's job security.
I'll be working.
Yeah.
Yeah, true enough. I ain't gonna complain. That and there's a lot of repairs that they have both not been riding on, so they get near full of me every other day. It's fun.
I'd rather you be fixing the important things than other people around here.
No, thank you. Also, my exercising's been getting a lot better. With all the muscle atrophy and everything, I can officially run down the hallway.
That is definitely
Look at you go.
yeah.
Oh, it was bad. We haven't gotten to formally meet or anything, but I used to be so bad to where if I actually jumped, there's a potential that my ankles could actually pop out of their sockets.
Weak muscles.
Place I used to work for surgery. Made me a really good pilot. Not really good at anything else. Yeah. But it's alright though. You know, you always try to look upwards towards the sky. That's why I like to fly. Among other reasons. But it's all
I
good though.
can say flying is definitely one of my favorite activities.
Yeah, I was about to mention the whole moth thing, but then I realized that maybe it might be not the right place or time.
It's fine.
There's a moth thing?
Yeah, how so the reason why the moths fly around the lights is because they use the light to figure out where the horizon is. So they stay, level with the horizon and not or fly upside down and yeah. So when there's lights they fly in circles because they think they're following the horizon.
Did not know that. Okay.
We're quite similar. However, we use light to guide our way back to our hive.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So in pure light, I can see very well. In darkness, I'm basically blind.
Oh, understood. But don't worry, we got enough people here with glowing bits that we should be able to help you out.
Exactly. usually use those lights to help me guide my way.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
Unfortunately,
people here
mine's
that
just my eye.
glow in the dark.
That's
Yeah.
a little creepy. I feel like everyone loves to hang out in like dark, secluded areas, which is like fine. Like I get it, you know what I mean? It's like it's cool, it's refreshing, it's nice. But then I stand there and you just see like a single red pupil stare at you, and it's like, oh, how many people am I gonna scare? How many kids am I gonna scare away?
That's one of the benefits of hiding in the shadows. People leave you alone, and the other half you can scare. Though there are a lot
Much
of
as I would
nosy
love to
people
say I'm
around.
scary, I don't really like scaring a lot of people.
Fair.
I like to kind of do the opposite. Unfortunately, I look the way I do, so kind of make do with what I got.
Well, I used to like to be left alone, so
Whereas with me, people have a lot of phobias of me.
Oh, yeah, scared of bees. Oh yeah, no, I get that.
just thought they were scared
There's
of giant
actually
people.
a few agents here that do have fear of bees, which is kind of funny.
That's unfortunate. And your medical. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Well, I know what I'm doing next Halloween.
I'll get my bandages colored black and yellow.
That would be funny.
Wait, were you here before Halloween this year?
I think I was here around.
Right.
Yeah, I was here around Halloween because someone thought I was dressing up like a mummy.
Ah, yeah. I was the Grimace.
Wow.
That's
The
perfect.
very convincing.
Oh no, you
penny-sized
don't.
Grimace.
You don't know. The comments I've gotten at Dragonspire have been. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was a worse person, I would have said some things. Let's see.
Is
A
it
lot
good-
of mummy comments. A lot of mummy jokes.
It's a good thing you keep
let's
those
see,
under
someone
wraps.
else. I wish they were that clever. They weren't.
I'm
They weren't.
sorry.
It was straight references. No, don't worry about it. You're perfectly fine. I laugh at it sometimes too. Nah, it's mostly just jokes about the actual movie, The Mummy. They'll call me one of the actors. One of them said, I bet if I tear off all the bandages, it turns out I'm just the Scorpion King underneath.
People
Ben-
like calling me Benson.
Benson.
Like calling you what?
I don't
From
get
the
it.
movie.
From the Pee-wee movie. I haven't seen this one. I
From
don't
the
think.
B movie.
You like jazz?
Oh,
The B movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get a lot of them. I feel you.
So I take it I should not watch this movie.
No, I honest to God, it's actually like not a terrible movie. It's the most like unrealistic thing that's ever existed, and I say that in every way humanly possible. But it's silly, you know. It's goofy. It's a movie about like,
falling in love with a bee not that big.
and the bee takes humanity to court. Not a person, humanity to court.
Because of the treatment of bees.
Well, I mean, that's
So the movie starts with
valid.
this weird comment about bees that's like completely false, which is the fact that bees apparently, like, it doesn't make any sense that bees can fly, and that based on certain laws it doesn't make any sense, which is just not a factual statement at all.
Well, I mean, they do fly, so it's sort of, you know.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Laws of aviation.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
They probably should follow the laws of aviation. You don't want to get sucked into a jet engine.
Or just collide to the ground.
That too.
You know, anyone can get sucked into a jet engine, to be fair.
This is also true.
Yeah, it's true.
You just gotta
I know, I
remember
work
to
with
be
them.
calm.
You ever been? Never mind.
No, I have
No, no,
not
no, go
been,
on.
but I have come very, very close. Where I used to work at, we used to work with a lot of. The job I had before this was an experimental vehicle pilot. A lot of different aircrafts and whatnot, a lot of different types of generators, engines, powers, and stuff. Funnily enough, actually, thanks to the rapid development of a lot of different plasma cores, energy-based cores, aircrafts that actually have normal turbine engines have pretty much completely flatlined. There is no reason to have them anymore. Even base engines that still use some form of turbines actually have full coverings now. So it's pretty much impossible for people to get sucked in or for birds to get caught in.
Well, that's good.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's a good thing.
Again,
Sorry,
Kyle.
sorry. That was a lot of
No,
nerding.
no, you're
I don't really have
fine.
anyone to talk to aircrafts about. So whenever I get like the smallest opportunity, it's just like,
I
I
mean,
should be taking my leave. I thought I'd just come by and say hi to a few people before I go, but it was nice meeting you, Seafold. Good to see you again, Penny.
oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Whenever you want to stop by, it's lovely talking to you.
Certainly. I'll stop by more.
Hey, Penny.
I apologize.
yeah.
Ah, you have no reason to
Well, good luck,
apologize.
Kyle.
Take
Have
your
a good
time.
one.
I appreciate that.
Well, now that you're working on the drones, there'll be some overlap. I've been helping with the synthetics.
Oh, well, hell yeah. Well, luckily, I mean, all the drones have been working fine. I mostly just give them orders and stuff about where they're going, what they're working on when it comes to the aircrafts. And then if there's anything that needs to actually be fully secured and placed in, I just have them put it there, and then I take care of the rest.
Yeah, I don't give orders to them because either they don't like it or Evan gets in a lot of trouble. He
You know,
takes
it's
things
funny,
very
actually, when
literal.
they... Oh, no. Yeah, no, I don't ask Evan to do anything, personally. Whenever I actually got issued a bunch of these guys, it was kind of weird. I got told that I needed to talk to him first, which was confusing, because I was like, oh, I thought they'd just repair drones, and nope, a lot of these guys actually kind of had opinions and stuff
Yeah.
like that, so I went ahead and worked with them.
Personalities
Wasn't really
and-
that hard, actually.
Hmm.
So long as I keep giving them fun jobs to do and keep, obviously, not just saying, go do this. I basically, like, ask them and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Everything works relatively well. Just don't treat them like pieces of shit.
That's pretty universal, I guess.
You would hope.
Yeah, a lot
You
of things
would
are
hope.
based on hope. Hopes and dreams.
Plenty of hopes and dreams.
So, Mocha brought a friend by.
I think so. I've never really had the opportunity to really talk to Mocha. I think I've, shake their hand once.
I've seen the blue one around medical once or twice. I don't think I've met them either.
Yeah, I have not met them either. Something to do with, they had some kind of surgery or something, now they're kind of stuck at that size.
Why does that matter?
Oh, no, it's just a thing to know, because, someone walked over and thought they were a child, so... It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I've been working.
Do-
I've been working.
do-
Promise.
Do people ask about me? Do you have to explain about me?
Not really, but I'd imagine that's because someone probably already, goofed up and everything, and now we all, have had the conversation and know. Or the fact that you have your paperwork.
What paperwork?
You have paperwork here, right?
My
medical
application and stuff.
information?
Yeah, and the medical forms I filled
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That paperwork. Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't worry. Not any super secretive paperwork. Once we could pretty easily get our hands on for, safety purposes.
Right. Hopefully, I don't have a permanent file somewhere. I'd hate to see what's on that.
That much I wouldn't know.
So I'd have no idea how the officers got their hands on that. Also, it'd be crazy if
Always worth the conversation.
my previous employers also probably weren't that great with paperwork. Surgery, they were
I
really
wish
good
mine
with,
weren't.
but oh,
There we go.
it's actually nice to see people just standing around not fighting for once.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Even I was sparring last time, but for me at least, the sparring's meaningful. It's good to know that I can stand up more for myself a lot more often now.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
as good. People still have to go soft on me, but one day I'm gonna crash my aircraft. I need to be able to protect myself.
Let's not go with crash. Let's say emergency landing. Like you gotta come in, swoop in, save the day kind of thing. No crashing.
I would very much like to, and I'd love to think that, but last job they had me on had me flying between, floating buildings in between a spatial anomaly. So, if most of my jobs are going to be that way, much as I do pride myself in being an expert pilot, I do. Hell, I drive the AIs crazy here with the amount of time I go into that flight sim. Still gotta prep for the worst.
I'm still just trying to wrap my mind around flying around floating buildings and spatial anomalies.
I'd fuck you not. We were in this fucking location, and it was it was one of the McKay missions, so I obviously can't really say too much.
Well,
But
yeah.
at one point, we end up in this area where there's like a spatial anomaly that's like slowly expanding, making the storm really bad, right? There's a bunch of people in there that they need to extract as well as themselves.
Yeah.
I take my aircraft, I connect the supply ship to it, and then I ride the storm, and then slowly but surely break my way through the outer exterior right back inside. The moment I break back inside, I'm swooping underneath these floating buildings and stuff as a spatial anomaly. The closer you get to it, time and gravity start to warp all around, so I had to finagle the controls just right to get myself back out of it. And while I'm doing that, there's a bunch of these purple creatures out there shooting at the team that I have to try to accurately hit them while I'm coming on down. And
Well, it definitely sounds a lot more fun than just flying in circles over a spot.
I think sometimes I would rather, because the scariest part is for everyone down on the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole scary new world, right? But they've got a bunch of people backing them up, picking them up, watching their backs.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm up there, it's just me. If anyone comes to fight me or anyone comes to attack me, it's just me up there.
Wow.
So the more crazier and chaotic my mission is, it's just me depending on myself.
I mean, there's probably enough warning. They can't really sneak up on you, can they?
Yeah, it depends. Technology's gone in all kinds of crazy directions. All you really need is just a silent engine and then a sensor jammer. And by the time I notice some kind of discrepancy in the air, you probably have already got a couple rounds into me.
Yeah, I guess that sort of makes sense.
And there's magic, which does all kinds of nutty shit that I try to compete with.
Yeah. All that fucky shit.
Yeah. Scary world up there. Mind you, I face it with a smile on my face, but sometimes when I'm just sitting around and I have a little bit of moments to think, heartbeat kind of races, you know?
Yeah. But you always gotta be on your toes.
I do my best.
Mm-hmm.
But I also try not to harp on it too much.
Yeah, there's some similarities with what I do, except more ground level for me.
Yeah. I heard a little bit. You're a sneaky type, right?
Yeah. I've got a way of getting around and people not noticing.
Tell ya.
Yeah. Also fitting in.
I can imagine that being stressful.
Honestly, you'd think it would be like the mission and stuff, but that's not the stressful part. It's the people. I mean, no offense to
Really?
anyone. All my teammates are great. Everyone that works here is fantastic. But sometimes people just make decisions and don't listen, and it's like, hey, I'm sort of your eyes, and don't do that. But I guess you could probably relate to some degree.
Yeah,
You see
probably.
things
Best thing that
happening.
I can do is give them intel. Sometimes I can give them a gun run. Sometimes I can drop some explosives. Sometimes I can shoot a bigger bomb. But all I can really do is give them intel. It's kind of why, honestly, sometimes listening over the comms can be terrifying. Because all I
Yeah.
hear at first, right, is I'm floating in my ship, flying around the area, keeping eyes on. All I hear is the silence, the wind, the shaking of the aircraft, and then I turn on my comms. And there's potential that when I turn them on, I'm going to listen to everyone dying down there. And I can't do shit about it. Don't really say that too much. Don't really want them thinking all that. But
I mean, it's
it's a thought.
it's reality. It's always a chance, but
It is.
I mean, hopefully those situations where you're flipping on comms mid mission is rare. Usually there when the whatever the opposite of extraction is, when you drop them off
Oh, yeah.
and then waiting to
I
pick them back
gotcha.
up. You usually in communications all the time, right?
Yeah. It's just we have on the ship. I have two different comms. I've got the normal one, which is press the little button on my ear. I can communicate to them, and then same to them, right? Always able to hear if they communicate in. The second one, though, is connected to all the recorders and stuff people bring on. So that way, if at any point I could just fully listen in, which the only reason why I'd have to do that, right, is if they go into a building. I can't give them intel, but I have to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So at that point, right, it's just to be sure.
Well, here's hoping that never happens.
Hey, it hasn't happened yet, and so far I put a lot of my trust in these guys. And worst comes to worst, if they don't come home, I made a promise to make sure that everybody gets home, so worst comes to worst, I'll just land my ship, pull out my pistol, and then go get them myself.
Alive. Get them alive. Yeah. We're not implying anything there.
No, I'm definitely talking about getting them alive. Don't worry, I do my best to be an optimist. I
Well,
genuinely have not a want worry in the world these guys are gonna die.
if
Probably gonna end up fucked up to all hell. I'll accept that.
shit ever goes sideways and you do crash, I'll make sure I'm dragging you out of that.
Oh, don't you worry. If I do end up crashing, you guys are gonna get there. You're gonna see a ship, and then you're gonna see a whole lining of just bodies of a bunch of people who tried to break into my ship.
Bunch of bodies in a pissed off C4.
And a pissed off C4.
I mean, honestly, at that point, you're probably going to get like a completely new upgrade. So, silver lining.
Tay. My ship goes down, unfortunately. Oof, it's gonna be a process to ever find out how we're gonna pick her up, if we're ever gonna pick her up, how am I gonna get a replacement, but I've been getting preparations and stuff ready. That's why I've been getting all the Aegis vessels as tuned up as I can. Try to get them all nice and pretty.
Honestly,
Right now, actually, they're actually probably at the best they have been. Now that we have them all based on the Dorian T-22 design, they're about as good as they're gonna get.
until they come out with the Dorian 233.
Oh, there's already multiple variants above, but most of those are all being used by good old Federation. So, can't really get my hands on those.
Yeah, the good old Federation.
Yeah. Never really been the biggest fans of them, but in terms of massive political powers in space, they're probably the least.
Well, having
I guess
some
I'll
kind
use the
of,
word fragmentally evil.
I mean, what's the right word for necessary evil?
Yeah.
Because if there wasn't someone up there doing some kind of general policing, it would just be a complete shit show.
You're not wrong. Oh, I think they're getting a magic lesson. That's nice.
I need to run and freshen up real quick. I'll see you around.
Yeah, same here.
Sure, I think I can help you. Yeah.
Bye. One of my base stations is off, and this explains a lot of things. Reason why I keep blacking out, and I don't know if y'all can see it, but my head tracking is not working great, and I'm watching at the wall shift, and I'm like, oh, that's not making me feel good. So let me go ahead and see if Belle's home, and then find out why this base station's not turned on. I'll be right back. No, you are 100% not the only person. I put ice in my orange juice. Especially if I'm getting orange juice at a restaurant. Because at home I can get it straight from the fridge, and I mean, put the container back in the fridge, and I know that every single glass is going to be nice and crispy cold. But I'm also weird. I cannot drink cold water. I will get cramps, and it's just an unpleasant experience, even like going down my throat. I cannot do cold water. Can't do ice water. Not my thing. Alright, so I don't know why sometimes it shows the base stations and sometimes it doesn't. But we got a green and we got a green. So now I can stand here at my normal spot and I can look that way without blacking out. Fantastic. Okay. Let's go back. Probably gonna end up at some point lying down in the garden. Okay. Right, okay, yeah, right. So do I have... No. Can I... Hang on one second, I'm gonna turn the fan up on my headset and see if that helps with the heat issue. Alright, I don't think y'all can hear that. So we're gonna roll with the fan at 100% for a little bit. Because, these little lenses in front of my eyeballs are getting hot.
But I can try. Penny,
Yeah.
you know the holographic trees?
Yes, at the meat rack?
Yeah,
Right here.
yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Around the base, is that like actual solid? Is that actual soil or is that like fake plastic soil?
No, it's synthetic. It's like rubber chips. But I mean, we could probably swap it out for soil. It wouldn't be that hard. We've got a fucking dump truck.
True, yeah. Yeah, no, it's just like apparently I have a Wooper.
Oh,
So
what now?
a Wooper.
It's a Pokemon that specifically needs mud.
Oh,
It keeps its skin from being dehydrated and it getting
sewers.
sick, injured, or worse.
Just let it down in the sewers.
The
It's
sewers
mud-like.
got actually not a bad idea. The sewers gotcha.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I mean, there's
As
quite a
long
few
as
mutants
chemicals
down
aren't
there.
dumped down there.
Alright, not the sewers.
Not the sewers, damn. I mean,
Yeah, there's also the problem if you put dirt there, it's still gonna, all the coolant's gonna get in there and pull it up.
well, yeah, but like, you don't get to much coolant in the second street, do you?
I guess not, because there's the overhang from 636 and whatnot. And you could always just
Yeah.
get a bathtub or a kiddie pool. The tap water is gonna
Get
be
the
the
kiddie pool. Fill it with mud.
yeah.
Yes,
Stick it in your room.
you can actually do that.
And on the weekends,
Oh my
there
God.
could be mud wrestling, and you could make a whole profit and everything off of it.
But did I walk in?
No. If it ever evolves,
Brilliant.
if it ever evolves, that's where you've got issues. That's where you'll need to figure out more because it gets massive, and physically touching it can actually, if you're aggressive with it, can actually cause you to get poisoned.
Well, that happens regardless. Like, it's a good thing I've got glove and fake hand.
Yuri, thank you for the raid. I just missed you.
Just spray you in the face.
If
It
if
won't be
you
the
can-
first time you get
if
sprayed in
you
the
can-
face, so. Sorry.
if you can handle a Clodsire,
Okay.
then power to you. They're not hard to deal with, but don't be aggressive with it.
Not gonna be aggressive.
Because it's
with it.
back while it'll be. I know. You won't be. I'm saying in general, anyone shouldn't be.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was aggressive with it.
While it may be
What
smooth,
he does behind doors is not my problem.
Oh. こんばんは、ペニーさん。久しぶりだね。It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Hi. Ohio.
Oh.
Liz.
Hi. How are you doing?
If you are done talking.
I'm upright and alive, so
Okay,
it's a good start.
so I
Mm.
heard that you
Yeah.
Hi, this is good.
were
Hmm.
an angel of some sort.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I am an Azamar,
Yeah.
yes, so I have
Yeah, you
divine
can't keep me
heritage.
down.
So then, this is good.
Okay.
Keep up with the positive attitude.
Yes, I will avoid getting sucked into jet engines.
Make me grow.
No. Don't I?
It's a very negative thing.
Hey.
What?
Unfortunately, Aurora, there are
So,
some things
this
that I
ne-
wanted to do and whatnot, but I
Yeah.
I cannot pray, that hurts me.
That's a joke. We probably could try and bless
Wait,
you, but,
if you pray, it hurts
we
you?
don't know whether it would do anything.
I am made of curse energy is inherently unholy.
Well, if you pray to someone unholy.
I don't know anything specific that could help with that.
Mm,
I mean, I could tell you all about Weejoss if you want.
maybe,
It was worth a shot.
Yeah,
maybe,
again,
but I am not
see the
much
thoughts, and, yeah.
religious person.
Okay,
Can we try potions?
that works.
No.
Thank you for the offer.
Yeah, sure. If you ever want to talk to the Queen of the Dead, just let me
I
know.
don't
Those are
really-
usually temporary solutions.
Oh.
Yeah, but
I don't-
there are
I
several
don't
in
wanna
the
get a
Feywilds that
taste.
might help.
I don't want to get a taste of
Taste?
what I could have had and then come back to being this.
Okay, never mind then.
Hello.
There are worse things to be.
You know, that's very true. It's good to see you again. I don't know if you remember me.
You were in the over in the medical area that one day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Nice to see
pretty.
you again.
Yeah, yeah. I'm alive. That's good.
I'm so happy.
Always a good thing.
Yeah.
This is always a really good thing.
Hmm.
Did we ever formally introduce ourselves?
No. Hi, I'm Penny.
Shit, okay. I can do that. Hi, I'm Aurora Nova. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Aurora.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's me.
Very nice.
I like your name too. It's very cute.
Yeah. It's short, makes sense. Never mind. I'm disappointed in you guys. That was funny.
What?
It
Uh,
was.
Uh,
It was
sorry.
hilarious.
Guys, just. You'd
It's just
think-
because, you know, we're the right height to ride this train.
True.
Right, that's right.
I mean, you're sitting down. You've got no excuse. That should not have gone over your head.
Obviously, the aim was off.
Right, yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. So, are you on
Yep.
medical or?
Yes, I am.
Nice. I'm sure I'll see a lot more of you then.
I just. Yeah. Hopefully. I'm really excited. I still need to do my interview, so I'm a little nervous.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I wouldn't be too worried.
Hmm.
It's quite relaxed, actually.
Oh, you've seen me. I have to
Like, if
prep
BB
myself
does
to
it-
give an introduction.
That's true. I mean, just take your time with it. That's the thing. BB and Zeke, they're all very, very patient. Don't worry. They're all lovely people,
Okay.
and they care about you.
But if you get Scaris, oh, sorry. I'm kidding.
no.
I'm kidding. I interviewed with Scaris
Oh,
and they
no.
let me in. So
Yes, what to say?
yeah. No, he's totally chill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the officers are very chill.
Yes. Here's a tour of the facility. Why do you want to be an Aegis? Welcome. Fill out your paperwork. Give blood. If you've got blood.
Oh,
Well, you probably know about that.
yes.
I mean, you're taking the blood.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't sound too terrible. I think I might be able to pull that off. Just maybe.
I believe in you.
You believe in me?
Mm-hmm.
Got a heavenly person believing in me. You believe in me too, Ku?
Absolutely.
2 for 1.
You got this, all right? Because you're amazing and you're wonderful and you got this.
Those are words.
They are
I'm
words,
sorry,
but
not
they're
feeling
true.
good. Better.
Those are words. Whether they are true or is opinionated.
Yes, but they're true to me. I think you're amazing. I think you're wonderful. And you deserve a bit of good in your life, Aurora. Actually, no, you deserve all the good you get.
Yeezies.
No, frankly. It'll be okay.
Yeah. See, Charles over there. He made it through the interview.
Howdy.
Andy was dressed like that too.
No, I was dressed worse.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was dressed worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the bandolier and like the ratty looking blue like cotton tunic and like the leather vest on. And you know the one shot pipe shotgun slung over my back. God, I forgot about that fucking thing.
No.
See what I'm saying?
Point being, you've already, as far as I'm aware, helped out here before. We typically don't forget that. So, I mean, yeah, just the interview's just simple. Just be honest, and unless it turns out you're a horrific psychopath, it shouldn't really be a problem.
Oh, okay. As far as I know, I don't think I am.
I'm sure
You don't
there's
seem the
a-
type, so.
I mean, psychopath hasn't
I
ruled
know,
out other
I'm
people
a little...
before.
Oh.
Not you.
Hmm?
Other people.
Oh, I see. Also, howdy. Been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Both of you, to be honest, Penny.
I saw you
Oh,
last
I'm
weekend.
sorry.
No,
I
you're-
didn't
no, you're-
realize.
Well, I mean,
Is it both-
it's been
is it
a minute
both
since
of you,
I've seen
so-
too.
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't looking over us, so
So
it
hard.
narrows it down to well, the three of us.
What? Huh?
Never mind.
I never.
Yeah, this is Charles. He's socially awkward.
Me too.
V3?
Four?
You?
At least there's some native
You?
charisma.
It was a question mark.
Just because I'm paladin doesn't mean that.
3, 4? I thought I'd join in, but my leg has disappeared from me.
It's a constitution sport.
Yoga keeps you limber, so
I think you're perfectly well-rounded as an individual that can socialize.
Thanks.
I tend to be more pear-shaped. I don't know. I have my ups and downs. I think when it comes to social situations, I tend to be either really awkward or or actually quite warm.
I'm gonna go get a
Make
drink.
sure nobody's blowing up the lounge. I'm gonna make sure nobody's blowing up the lounge and maybe head to bed soon.
I was gonna try to make a graceful exit, but I'll be out in the social area, so
Okay, it was nice seeing you.
Okay.
yeah.
Fighting those fucking things all her life like I did.
planets were being subjugated by entire corporations. So eventually, the Federation was created, where essentially a lot of colonies and their representatives all came together. Now, through time and whatnot, there have been some corruptions here and there. You do have some bad people and some good people, as there's a lot of subjections out there. But depending on where you are, the Federation still to this day basically plays the beautiful role as space cops. There are some bad out there, of course, but there's also some good. But before them, right, when they were still a bit of a fledgling network, corporate wars were happening all the time. Planets fighting each other, space systems and all kinds of stuff going to war with one another. Eventually, technology took huge leaps and gaps to help battle with each other. What is the biggest issue any space station has?
The fact that a powerful enough impact could throw them into the atmosphere.
That's a part of it. What I would say the biggest problem is if you look at any spaceship design, it's very obvious where the bridge is. Now, if I were to, I don't know, disable their shields temporarily and shoot a nice missile right into their bridge, well, they're dead. Mission over. They can't do anything. So, eventually, Reflectech was designed. With the advancements of Reflectech, they then eventually started moving bridges, because now you could have a bridge of a space station in the dead center of the ship, or all the way in the back.
That the war room or something? Yeah, that's the
What?
war room, right?
You can call it that. Well, all a war room is essentially just either like it's a meeting area for a lot of people to confiscate ideas, briefings, and whatnot. Yeah, but essentially you could put the bridge of a vessel anywhere in the ship. But then, unfortunately, they started learning of new ways to scan for it. Right? There's a central point where the bridge is releasing a lot of energy and technology that then goes out to all the other sections of the ship, so they're able to search for it. But then they were to start designing more types of jammers that work in tandem with your shields, meaning so long as a shield is up, it's able to deal with that jammer. But then, you know, they make one new thing, and then there's one new thing, and one new thing, and one new thing.
It's an arms race. Yeah, okay.
Just escalation. You make better defense, they make better offense, or they find a
The only way they were
entirely
actually able
new
to stop
area
it,
of offense.
funnily enough, for as much as we don't like to think them, the Federation is the reason why that arms race eventually came to a stop. We were gonna get to a point where there were new forms of chemical weapons that actually could defy space itself, creating organisms that could survive in zero oxygen, negative 200-degree weather locations.
Aren't there like aliens that can do that?
There's aliens, yeah, but we were designing man-made weapons that were designed for no other purpose than killing. At that point, we would be the ones killing ourselves.
Isn't that also aliens?
I mean,
yeah. I'm not saying it's aliens,
what
but
are aliens?
Were designed.
Aliens.
Well, some aliens were.
Well, what are aliens exactly?
Well, you know, extraterrestrial beings that aren't originally from Earth, which I guess to some extent, I guess you're an alien. Congratulations, well done.
I mean, anyone from a different
that's
plane
actually kind
also
of
solar system.
Demons and
Well,
devils
yeah,
are
I mean,
aliens. Sorry.
See, I can accept the plane stuff, because I mean, even that we can't really have like a whole bridge on. But at this point in, you know, our day and age, right? Aliens just really ain't much of a concept anymore. I mean, Earth is an entire mixing pot of all kinds of different organisms and creatures that now call it home. We've also got multiple star systems that are all run by the same government, which at that point, technically we're all the same people. I mean, you could call us Milky Wayans or something like that. Like, there's just...
I think alien is to go back to a origin planet at this point as a definition.
Yeah, I could accept
alien
that.
If you're not technically
a human
from like the origin planet that you're currently on.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see
it's
that.
more of a semantic term.
Yeah, but at least for the places where the Federation resides in, a lot of that tech eventually did come to a stop, which is why there's only you really gotta fucking dig fucking crazy out there to get some types of weapon and technology nowadays.
Okay, a species that
Well,
originated
I mean,
from another planet.
Also think about aliens. It depends on the scope that you're looking at it, because people from a different country are aliens in that country.
Yeah, and
so people that aren't from Earth are aliens to Earth.
Considered aliens?
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
so...
I have a quick way to disprove the thing I just told you. I'm not from Terra or even your solar system, but I am human.
Great.
Right,
Moved out of the
but,
solar
That is
system
true.
a while ago.
but you're
and
still an
so-
alien.
Well, there actually were discussions about that because there were colonies on Mars, and even though they were still humans who were on Mars, right, they still were called Martians. And when they went to go back to visit Earth, they were considered aliens.
Yeah, but like, isn't that because they also had to alter their genetics so that they could adapt better for the low gravity? You know,
Well,
did
I
they end
mean-
up having like bird-like bones because they just grew so big, but under Earth's gravity it would like
What's poppin'?
crash? Huh?
No, you can keep going. I wasn't chatting with you.
Yeah. Okay. Well. You
Oh
know,
yeah, but I mean, think about this though, right? At the end of the day, they were still human. If I go and like we decide to take their DNA and their XY and chromosomes and all that, they'll still at the end of the day be human.
Hello, other human.
But they'd still be like adapted through genetic splicing.
Richard.
Hi, Aurora
Nice to meet
Nova.
you.
Congratulations. They're from a planet with really high gravity.
Oh,
Is that why he's so short?
What?
Oh,
I was born on
Aurora.
a space station. Logies.
You're talking about Aurora. Never mind.
Oh,
Thought you were talking
wait,
about.
what?
You're from a planet with really strong gravity.
You're making.
Wink, 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 wink.
Is that why
Audible
I'm so?
wink. Audible wink, wink.
Why?
You know,
Why?
I was
Wing.
actually working
What the
right
fuck
over
are you
there
doing?
when you were talking about it, so
But why? Why are you making excuses for her height? Because I'm shorter.
Stupid.
It's I'm look. Do you want to
Oh, you're
come
not
from?
actually.
Do you want to come from a gas
No, I'm
gas
not.
planet as well?
No, I'm just
Oh.
short. What about it?
But
Why
you
does it
reached
need to be
okay.
explained?
Hi,
Mm,
this
okay.
is Aurora Nova.
It's just I'm being
You work
silly.
here?
Oh, okay.
Kind of. I'm a recruit that's going to be taking courage from you soon.
Oh, understood. Well, can't wait to work with you. I'm one of the head pilots here.
Nice to meet you. I can't wait to work with you too.
So
I don't actually work here. I'm a refugee being housed.
Oh.
congratulations.
It's, I don't live here in this vicinity. I live up there on the planet, so I don't.
No, I'm from far off system. Knew a couple operatives who helped me out once. Bunch of gangs basically had to drive me off world.
Oh.
No.
Dang.
They blew up my
Damn.
clinic.
Oh.
Okay,
shit.
fair. Yeah. Yeah, that would do it. My condolences.
Yeah, there was kind of nothing left, so I was like, "Get me out."
Penny's doing good.
Yeah.
Are you trying
Yeah,
to be a
makes
part of
sense.
the medical team here?
I mean, yeah. To be honest with you, I've had no other options jump out at me.
No, we might be able to work together then.
Hell yeah! I know I've just been stealing Nitro's food.
I see.
Damn.
There's some stew on the counter. On the,
Fuck yeah.
if you want to get some.
It's probably a bit cold.
Yeah, you'd have
That'd
to
be
warm it
nice.
up.
I'm aware. You don't
Yeah.
have to now, though. We have a microwave.
Sometimes I feel like I need to make sure I eat something bad so I don't remember, so I remember how much it sucks, so I don't ever get used to it not sucking.
Bro, that
I'm
is
used
me
to
and
it
protein
not
bars.
sucking.
I feel you.
What the Christ? What are you guys,
was that?
masochists?
No,
Jesus.
it's
No,
look.
military.
When you spend a good portion of your life, you know, living a kind of shit job and shit location, sometimes you just remind yourself of it. So when you're here enjoying like nice food, good cuisine, soft beds, you appreciate it more.
I have never been
Damn.
able to sleep this much in a row. than I have
Right?
For the past like week. I've been awake for like
It's like-
45 minutes.
So, okay, so C4.
That'd
Are
be me.
you from the Federation? Or are you from, like...
I
Another
am
thing.
technically from the Archivist Group. It's a corporation. Signed up
okay.
with them because wanted to be a pilot. They offered a lot more practice, a lot more training, and experimental aircrafts. How could I say
I
no?
swear I've heard of Archivist before.
Possibly. They were really popular in a lot of the mech divisions. Their advancements created some of the fastest armored cores that have ever existed.
Yeah. I think I heard of you guys, but never actually interacted. The corp I worked for never did anything with mechs.
Hold on. Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but reverse back a bit. Armored Cores.
Mm-hmm.
A while ago, I was asked to not headhunt. I was supposed to hunt down like a specific piece for a generator or something. I think it's like the shittiest one you could get for one of those units, but God, what was it? A G something. God, it's been so long. They gave me the money and just left me to try and search for one of these generators. It's like,
I can always appreciate people who go along with my shenanigans.
Okay, are you asking for, like,
do you have contacts who can obtain them? Like, those sorts of parts? Like, they literally just dropped 23k on me to see if I could buy one of them.
Okay, so specifically they're asking for, you said a generator?
Yeah, a generator, the cheapest one.
Okay, well, they probably want something from Boz then, but even then you're looking at like a Jaso or a Yaba. Akushi if you're really feeling kind of expensive, but each one of those are about as low budget gens you're going to get your hands on. But then I have to ask, are you going to have an FCS? What kind of like head core are you using? Body system,
I don't know.
arms, legs, boosters?
Okay, so this was
Are you going
for
tank
like
treads? Are you going floats? You know what I mean? Like spider
I don't know
legs.
what they're going for. They just said that they were doing some underground.
And check out his Visames
they
too.
were doing some underground competition, and well, they didn't want the competition knowing that their generator got busted.
Okay, well, when it comes to armored core parts, you're gonna kind of struggle. A lot of corporations don't like their stuff getting out, and if they do get out, normally they end up getting in contact with the person and turning them into basically a corporate slave to show off their new technology.
I see.
Yeah, so that's why it's kind of a bit of a... I've been having such a struggle with this damn thing, because they've asked me to headhunt, or not just to find this damn thing, and it's...
Well, armored cores really aren't too popular on this old hunk of junk we call a rock. I haven't really ever seen much of anything of mech of relation at all, actually, here. For the most part, a lot of the places you're going to be finding with mechs, they're going to be on...
That's a good question.
Mars,
I think it's Visene.
Rubicon, Venus. Those are probably going to be your core planets, but then outside of that, there's a couple of space stations.
A GPS VVA, if you've ever heard of that.
A GPS VVA?
Yeah, GPS-VVA.
I was a distraction. I was a distraction the whole time.
That's sort of like
ancient.
Yeah, I think it is. It's like the oldest you can get.
How would you ever expect to find that, first off?
I don't know, but someone dropped like, I don't know, 20k on me to see if I could find this damn thing, and it's like... And the radiator. It's like...
Gotcha.
Visemes are the movement of the mouth.
This is beyond me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, here's your best bet. What they want is something that, like, I'm hearing part of the name and it's reminding me of, like, the oldest of old gens. You're gonna want
Yeah, it's
something
like
more
first
new age,
generation.
but still something that's fresh. Dafeng. Dafeng's core industry. They're probably one of the most easiest ones that you'd be able to get in communications with, like through legal lines. Boz is going to be your cheapest, but good luck. It can be a bit of a mixed bag in terms of quality. But Dafeng they have the they have the Ling Tai, they have the Ming Tang, and I believe the Sun Tai. The price jumps up pretty quick, but I know the Ling Tai is relatively cost efficient. It'll cost about 90,000.
90,000.
But-
I've been given 20
You know,
to
it
work
can get
with.
distracting in battle, but it can also be useful. Like, oh hey, there's a enemy over there, or watch around the next corner because there's usually something like so. It can be distracting and it can be, but it can be quite useful.
I see.
Mm.
Understandable.
Perhaps you can join the classes that Scar's runs. It would be really useful.
Quick question.
Sanitation.
Answer.
What do they say about me?
That you are not.
Yes, but you see that? But I believe he might be down.
A major no.
I am too. I'm with you on that.
You good?
Yeah. Long day. Well, not really. I mean, what I've been doing is
said you might be hungry.
Just been dealing with a bunch of
cooked
stupid
a lot
shit.
of food earlier, so I wanted to see if you wanted any food.
Yeah, I heard that there was, stew.
You guys
Not a
doing
bowl.
okay?
It's cold, so
There
don't
is
ever
Irish stew that Kusan made, and then there is tonkatsu and ramen that I made.
Brought me here, and so I dumped it
Your turn to
there.
babysit.
No.
Most should be easy for you to digest.
Yes.
Would
I mean,
never put a
no,
child at risk.
Tiberius.
I would also
I
never
don't
put a
need
child
to
at risk.
babysit
Hi, Penny.
Harper.
How's it going?
We all are just
Hi.
blind
Harper's
then.
capable of taking care of herself. Andrew, on the other hand, I might need to.
What?
It's like a
Never
joint
put a
effort.
kid at risk. Never mind.
Yeah.
Just being funny.
Shush.
What?
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 What the fuck did you do to my daughter?
You'd put me at risk. I'm child-sized.
I will if you keep going with this.
I just heard that they put a child at risk. That's all I heard, and now I'm just like, what'd you do to my daughter?
Hey, Luke,
you
I
do
don't know what I
to
just
child?
walked
Nothing.
into.
What's your problem?
I have
And
never put a
Andrew's-
child at risk. What is happening?
Andrew's just being weird again, I think. I don't know.
That's just Andrew.
Yeah,
What?
he's being
Wait,
himself.
hold on. Wait, hold
Penny,
on.
how have you
What
been?
am
I haven't seen you in a while.
yeah.
Sorry, what?
How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
I saw you last Sunday at the Mirak.
I don't like to interrupt you guys while you're working.
That makes you the only person in the world that does that. I've been fine.
You're doing your job. I
No,
feel
I'm
like
not.
You know, focusing while you're working. Actually, I guess if you are doing your job, if you are doing your job there, then bad shit's happening. So yeah, I mean,
I'm supposed to watch for people doing stupid shit, and people are constantly doing stupid shit, and half of them work for the meat rack. So
I mean, Tom's literally right over there.
yeah, that's 2/3 right there.
Watching them doing stupid shit.
Alright,
They responded
do you
to
want
us
me
in
to
the
go-
story.
Yeah, last week's
You want me
theme
to go
was
smack 'em for you? 'Cause I will.
Gildeer and another Gildeer, or 3 idiots in a trench coat.
Huh?
Oh yeah,
Oh
I
my
remember
God.
that. I
Oh
was
my
there with a
God.
stack of
I got pictures
people.
of that.
Yeah.
That shit was so
Oh
good.
yeah, no, I posted a picture on Metagram.
He wanted to join in, but I stopped him. So.
I
Why?
really wanted
The
to
Leaning
so
Tower of
badly.
Homies, as I called it.
Well, I wanted to
Oh my
join in,
God.
but this shirt doesn't really come off, so I couldn't join in.
They were shirtless?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I
they were shirtless.
hate this
It
conversation
was,
already.
Yeah.
What is with people at the meat rack and
Welcome
losing
back to the
clothes?
station,
Because
Penny,
first,
we missed you.
first
It was
Hamsky with his boxers and
Oliver.
Orlando Sacco, and then 3 people like striking to a shirt like this.
Last time I was running around shirtless, people
Oliver,
started yelling at me.
Ethan,
Everyone was
I don't
yelling
know
at me.
one of them, and then
forget
Sonny
Sonny.
joined in.
Oh, and Sunny. Yeah.
I don't know what was going on, but
They
it
were
was
strapped on
entertaining to
top of
watch
each
from the
other to get
sidelines at
taller
least.
than Gildir,
Mhm.
because Gildir was being big.
I honestly thought they were doing that to like get a homie kiss out of him. In all honesty,
Isn't-
I didn't think
isn't
they
he
were
just
get
big?
taller than
Doing
him.
that.
Yeah.
They
I don't
really
know, he,
wanted
like,
a
he
home
gets
kiss
big
out of
and they get
Gilder.
small and
Yeah.
he does size things.
Big and small.
How Lucy's
small and
doing.
big.
Alright, you guys, I fucking behave for once.
No.
Right.
No promises, all repercussions.
Behavioral touching.
So what do you... Look, it's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, so you've got a
Alright,
robot
well
spine,
done.
but you don't know much
Garashi,
about
well
cybernetics.
Just like
or
I noticed that you
robot-
don't sweat as much anymore after training.
Oh. Penny-san, there is
Yeah.
some tonkatsu and tori shoyu ramen here if you want any.
I ate yesterday. I'm good.
Oh, yes, that you not need to eat much?
No, I eat like every other day.
No.
Oh, そうですね。
No.
Your body seems to remember.
Should not be
it used to
surprised.
fit before.
I do not eat at all. I just cook for people.
I feel like the
Well, you're like dead and stuff, so yeah.
exercise is making it happy at the same time crying.
Mm,
Your current pain.
Seagull, I am not dead, but I am a spirit.
Scale,
My pain is
Well.
sort of like
You're a spirit?
Sort of the same thing.
Oh, hi.
has been gone to.
I am
It's like either
Ikiria.
9 or 10 or
He's a
something.
spirit from Shinto.
Pain-wise, I'm like
It means a living
9,
ghost.
10 good, and
Uh,
my dignity is
Is a ghost of person who is still alive, created by intense
I
emotions.
pronounce you
Yes.
Why aren't you
medically dead.
Well, I guess yeah. Then you're not dead if the other person's alive.
dead?
I got this. I got this.
How's not being frozen?
Ready?
Oh, much better. Thank
I'll
you.
take your word for it.
That helps.
I haven't exactly seen a ghost before.
He's
How do you,
a bit
like,
complicated.
Do you...
Don't go against
Are you like ethereal? Can I stick my hand through you?
My body is made entirely of Juriok, a type of energy.
my soul.
So it is physical, can come in contact with things, but it does not work like a normal body. When I get hurt, it's not like I am bleeding or organs are injured. It's the energy that makes up my body breaking up and leaking away.
Down below.
You leak?
Thank you,
Sort of.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because of my
Still
body
pretty
just
confusing,
being...
but
Yes, because my body is just energy taking a physical shape. I do not have a like stomach or these things, so I cannot eat or drink.
Good news.
What happens if you try?
Here that I've not been sitting around.
I have tried before. The concentration of the curse energy inside me just sort of burns away at the food before it goes anywhere.
Actually, can you get sick?
Doing so is not always the worst.
Pure medical curiosity.
Like a cold or anything like that?
Oh, hi, Juriok is called curse
So
energy.
we've got each
Once
one
again,
has a
Tez,
water
I'll
recycling
clarify.
unit.
So he's okay. You are not in any danger.
multi-terrain, accumulation, landing pads, jump drives,
You are in no danger, and the food is totally normal.
and dual R-type sublight engines.
Curse energy or Duyok is something that everyone creates or has if they have emotions. Is made from the energy generated from negative emotions. And then this energy gathers in places from normal people leaking it out passively. It gathers and creates curses and cursed spirits. I am Jutsushi, kind of exorcist. It means I have a high amount of Juria, but can control it and use it to exorcise these other curses and cursed spirits.
So you're a spirit exorcist that exorcises other, more devious spirits.
Honestly, I was
Hi, this is how I am, yes.
And then,
I understand. Fire with fire.
Contraband. Try to
Hi, exactly. This is what Charles-san say. Fight fire with fire.
Okay, alright. But yeah,
I understand now.
Yeah, it actually does make sense.
for the most part, from what I've seen, these
Arigato.
are supply ships, which are, you know,
I'm
reasonable
glad
to bring
that
in
you
ships.
understand.
And then essentially we have larger ones that carry more.
Hey,
You're Penny, if I
don't
recall.
know the exact classifications of them, because
Yeah.
Igarashi, saying your name.
Oh, yeah, I'm Penny.
how are you supposed to have a psychic arm, but this is
Nice to meet you.
Luthen Castamere.
Luthen?
These bigger ships, I mean,
Luthen.
Alright. I'll do my best to remember that.
I'm a health inspector here at Aegis. Things are quite shady here. Everything's too clean. No dust anywhere. Do you know what's in that large door? Anything valuable? I mean, any garbage within?
Planets exploded.
Health inspector. From like the Federation's health inspector, or
Like actually?
Oh yeah, speaking of giant monsters.
You guys have that here?
We actually have a lot.
No, not the Federation. I come from a most prestigious
As their second-hand main
restaurant
engineer, I found myself
on the planet.
so restaurant has its own health inspector that inspects other places in space.
It is 5-star, and I was recruited here to come inspect the space station.
I see. Well, behind that door, honestly, it's where we shove all the boxes into. Also, the bathrooms and the rooms sort of, there's just pipes that come out of the wall and pour out into there. Some of it splashes on the boxes.
Right.
Yes, my little
Did you want to have
brother
that
is
conversation in
acting
private?
I see. That is most
actually,
I stitch people.
unsanitary.
Oh,
Penny.
no, it's
Are
just
you
the way it
a-
works. It's all part of the process. You should understand that, right?
Behave.
Pipe sticking out.
Not born on Terra.
Okay, human born in.
Yeah, having her around, she spoils all the fun.
On this goddamn planet.
Yes, I'm beginning to understand that.
Yeah. If you're
Well,
gonna,
Penny,
you
thank you
need
for the information.
clipboard. Yeah, clipboard's gonna make
do
it
actually.
Now it's Orlando Soccer.
it's gonna
Okay,
help
so
sell
that-
the bit a
yeah,
little more.
That's where I'm from, and
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah.
Point. Bit? This isn't a bit. This is a completely honest story.
And always write down people's names because that'll make people nervous.
Robocop?
More likely to slip up and stuff.
What are you telling me? That
Catch them off
you've not
guard.
seen the ancient classics of old?
Right.
Compulsory education.
First paper.
Well,
And a clipboard, yeah.
And a pen?
Well, of course. Not a pencil, it has to be a pen. Because pencils you can erase.
Pen.
But pen, once you write down their name, it's permanent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
Right,
it's okay.
right.
But yeah, no,
There's gotta be a clipboard around here.
I'm sure there is.
Red shirt. Is there a clipboard and pen available?
More office supplies.
I consider Reese a friend, so if something comes up and you need some help.
Give me a sec. I can help with that.
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
There's medical
Yeah.
shit over there, so they probably have
Dragon
a
Hunters
small
too
form of
often.
office supplies because you'd always need paper
Maybe?
to write shit down on.
What did you need?
They need
I got it.
clipboards.
The clipboard.
I have a
I just
notepad.
use
There you go.
Thank you,
my
comrade. I'm an agent.
No worries at all.
What's
Can't
your
say
name?
we met.
Did
Is
you
this like
just say
important medical
comrade?
information?
Oh no, it's just
Oh
just
my
a
God,
just
I
took
love
the
it here.
board and took out the important stuff. So it's just some paper.
I like this person.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, Penny.
So yeah, long story short,
Yeah.
back alley doctors, robot gods that delete arms, and then a psychic suit of armor.
Hold on.
Oh.
So what I'm trying to figure out is Shanrock doing Alma right now? Is that Alma or is that someone else?
That's pretty intense.
Could you hold this
Oh,
for a
yeah,
sec?
yeah, I got it.
Okay, right.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. From everything you told me,
That I don't know.
Yeah.
the city you come from fucking sucks.
Yes.
Wow.
I'd recommend leaving.
Yeah, some of us call it home.
Honestly, I left for a
I think
little
they're
while
talking
before
about
I then
you're
was
on
shamed
Twitch.
to move back
Let me
in.
know how that adds up.
So, you know.
Yeah, it adds up pretty well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Q?
You're welcome.
Yeah, did he know that Hamsky shamed me for the fact that I moved to Orlando Soccer while they were having the whole
Alright,
Apex on
what's
place?
the payment? You want money?
I
By being
require
extorted?
Right, well,
one
I
head.
mean, if you could get out, get out.
Well, yeah, and then I got back in because Hamsky was like
Actually, wait,
saying,
can I hype you
"Oh,
up?
you're not part of the meat track if you're not,
What?
if you're like living elsewhere.
go
You don't
faster,
care
you
about
get
us.
more
You're not
energy."
one of us." And it's like, oh shit.
Baby, try it.
So
So you gave into peer pressure.
yes, I gave into peer pressure.
Things functioning and try and grow strong.
I am the avatar of maturity.
Clearly.
What she?
Runs in the family.
Yes,
What'd you give
absolutely.
her?
Sorry, what?
She
Hmm?
asked for a head pad.
I
she
was
asked
just
if
saying
I
it's
went
probably
faster,
genetic.
would she get more energy, and she's sort of winded up like a clockwork soldier.
Oh.
You can say what you like about me,
I've heard
but
forever, but
don't you ever talk shit about my parents, okay?
okay.
Never met your parents. I don't know about that.
Oh.
Oh, she's back.
How have you been? I haven't seen you in
Before
a
the-
Tell me
while.
this right now.
I'm quite
I
good.
believe.
How are
Just
you?
get over it. It's not funny. I failed at a joke.
A clipboard.
Gotta go make sure Igarashi isn't
I've
terrorizing
written a
people with
paragraph
the,
already,
RC
thanks to
cars
Penny.
like she
Failed,
wants to do.
absolutely.
Seems beyond that door, there's
Oh, I see.
quite a
yeah.
troubling sight.
I think
Restricted?
there is definitely a car.
Well, of course it's restricted. You could get like a disease or something if you went back there.
I have a feeling I know who. But it's nice to see you. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Is there a
Nice
passcode?
to see you too. I do hope that things continue
Probably.
to go well
Don't know.
for you.
I haven't looked.
We use key
I'll hold my
cards.
breath on that one.
Ah, that would make sense.
Remember to breathe.
I think.
Yeah.
You know, I never really realized.
Do you have one?
I did tell you, like,
Why are you asking?
why I'm here, right?
Ah, good to meet you. I'm Luthen, a health inspector at Camille.
Houston, I
Station 2.
see.
Inspects your sanitation.
I see.
Yeah, Lou is very
Yeah,
concerned about
pleasure to meet
things.
you, Luthen. You can just call me Cool.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Are you
quite
the one who
name.
made this stew?
Cool.
It's a phone. It's cool, yeah.
Did you make this?
And Aurora, welcome.
Yes, hold on. Okay. Okay. Hi, my name is Aurora Nova. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you too, Aurora. Are you a agent?
Kind of.
Did I say Shenron? Did I say Shenanigal?
Her interview.
No, Shengo. Wait.
Oh, I see.
said Shan. I was referring to Shan Rock, I think. Well, no, I know it was.
Or organization?
I think it's an organization.
Or both?
Organization preferred, I think.
Well, no, I don't think they meet the definition of corp.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but I really couldn't really say. I don't know the structures too well. Not from
Good to
around
meet
here.
you both. Are you an
Nice to
agent,
meet you.
Coon?
Aye.
Ah. How long you been an agent?
That's actually kind of complicated.
Don't forget to write down the
Technically, my
details.
name's been on the docket for over 2 years.
Document
2 years.
everything. It's important.
Describe to me in a short
Documentation
summary
is how the world spins.
what sort of things Aegis does.
Especially when
people,
it's
I
someone
think.
that's not me
At
doing
least
it.
that's what I try and do when I'm here. We respond to disasters, respond to trouble, and step in and be the sword, be the shield when others don't have it, you know?
Oh, okay.
Matches what Nitro said.
No, you know Nitro?
He found me and hired me to come aboard.
Interesting.
I'll have to ask him about that. Him and I are old buds.
Yeah, me too. I'd actually want to ask him as well.
Yeah. He picked me up not too long ago because I met him a
That's
couple
quite the
years back.
stance, Sama.
Oh, are you Alma?
Wow. Yeah, that's a way to start an introduction. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, there's history here.
Oh no, I'm the one that asked that. Nitro's mentioned her.
You
You're
might
right,
want to
Silent.
prep medical.
You okay?
Our visitor's about to. Medical's about to need medical. I'm joking. Don't actually prep medical.
Are any of you an officer?
Okay.
Are you okay?
In like a couple.
Yeah,
in a couple minutes.
I got stressed really fast and then I got unstressed really fast, so I'm okay.
All right. No taken. Don't stress you out.
Because there are many eyes around here.
No,
that are
I
not
can
even
handle
enough
stress.
flesh.
I was.
I would know if you're lying.
Ugh.
Building up for
I was
it.
ready. I was
Yeah.
prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to catch it.
Babysitter, Alma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not your babysitter, but you are quite the baby.
You really should not treat the inspector like that. They could give us a bad score and shut us down. We wouldn't be able to serve
Oh, of
food
course.
anymore.
May I see your ID and your license and registration?
Shit, that was a good idea.
ID?
Yeah, papers,
Yeah,
please.
it comes with being an inspector. You need a certification.
Right.
Business card. Diners Club card.
I have a business card.
There we go.
It is a ID of a mustachioed man, drawn in.
Tail between your legs.
Do you see the
Are
resemblance?
you being serious right now?
Oh.
I appreciate your theatrical performance, and hopefully someday that will come in handy for when you join Aegis as a recruit, in case there are any types of missions for your speciality.
Well, what's that speciality? I'm really hoping it's what's in my head right now.
I'm actually really curious as well, I won't lie.
Well, according to him, he's a masterful magician with the ability to kill. Ain't that right? Ain't that what you said in the training room?
Yes, C4 is correct. I am a known killer, a threat to all. I kill with a word.
Kill me.
Oh wow, the killer inspector. I'm terrified. You're gonna shut down our entire restaurant
You wish
here.
to die, Redshirt? You wish to undeath? To unlive yourself?
I'm a medic. I could heal it.
Remember that help
How
you,
would you heal
help you
yourself if
offered?
you're
Now would be the time.
Done it before. Well, not the dead part. Bye, Alma. We've been out.
Holy shit! You are lucky, Richard, that I like you. For one who was killed by me is killed permanently.
Well, actually,
So
There's a
a really
non-permanent
great-
way.
A really
Well, yeah.
great way to actually start.
Yeah, until the soul gets
introductions
severed
is
from
to
the
be
body,
honest.
there's always a little chance.
You know, we can start with that since you might work.
That's where I
here,
come in.
right?
I make sure
And
that
if
chance
we don't
goes
know
away.
What you do when we send you on a job, we might expect you to do something. Then when you can't, and you're supposed to save someone, and then a building falls on you. Oh man, that's kind of on you. So maybe we try and be genuine. You're very crafty, you're quick, and you're pretty good with your words, so you're more of like a roguish type, right? You'll be good for like our, sneaky kind of jobs, or if we need you to wear costumes and disguises and try to deal with certain political situations, right?
Well,
Costumes?
You already got
Really?
me.
You all wear costumes?
Well, yeah.
Like
Don't look here.
superheroes. I knew it.
Like,
You're all
no,
weird.
no,
Like
not.
the Justice League. Oh no. FBI at that.
I don't know if I can take this anymore.
Are you okay?
Not
Please-
like,
please-
not
you wanna
like
walk
the
away?
Justice League,
Are they a
right?
cat burglar?
But like,
Please
let's
tell me,
say
are
we were
they a
dealing
cat
with,
burglar?
great example, right? This actually happened before.
like the
We were
Justice
dealing with a
I can
massive
neither
political
confirm or
situation
deny.
with a
Badly
rebel
want
group
that to be
and
true.
an entire, what do you call it when like someone's taking over? with a
I
military-
can.
like a military coup.
I mean,
right?
I recognize my
Insurrection.
people.
There you go. That was all insurrection that was going, and we needed information, so we had sent in some sneaky types into that group to get that information, right? So maybe something like that. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be SOSs. We're supposed to be protecting people. Since you can't really do a lot of the, I'm sure you're strong in some ways.
Oh wow.
You'll be able to help out in terms of,
Wait, does that mean he gets to be on Team Penny?
They're obviously a professional kung fu master. Did you see that?
Yes. My movements are so quick that you can barely comprehend them, Aurora.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I was
I've been
afraid
doing
of your
this
life.
for
for a
a
moment.
while. Fight recently.
You are able to perceive me at this moment.
I've actually been doing a little bit of training to fight. Do you want to spar?
Do you actually? Huh. Snowball.
I would not want to
Do
give
that
you
more
another
often.
scar.
That sounded really
C4.
strong. It shouldn't be that intense.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, what's the big deal? He'll just cover it up.
Wait, what did you just say?
I see why Alma. Thank you. You're so kind. I'm so glad
What the
that you
fuck
wouldn't
did
add
you
a new
say?
scar.
Why is everyone looking frustrated around him?
Oh.
Nothing.
I just find him funny, to be honest.
Funny. I find him quite
Interesting.
serious.
I'm smiling.
Mhm.
'cause, you know.
Yeah.
It's alright.
So you're like a magician, but without like the actual magic, right?
Do you have a wand?
I know magic.
Hmm. Well, I was gonna say that sounds more like misdirection.
Misdirection's a word for it. Discombobulate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that just the word? Did you do something? Am I supposed to be dead? Is that?
Explode in exactly 21 years, Redshirt. You will know who did it.
I could prove you wrong right now.
Wow.
Go get a grenade.
You're a lot nicer than me. Usually I say you don't know when, you don't know where.
You have a death wish. Stop that.
No, I'm medical. I can't have a dead wish.
Cleanse you of whatever I did to your chi points.
Thank you.
Oh.
God, I feel healed already.
Right, I think we all feel healed. You know, my spirit feels so
I found
cleansed.
out
Yeah.
I want to live. This one's also a magician.
I thought you too cool.
Apparently.
I'm learning. What can I say?
That's a fancy blade you have there, Coon.
Did you just call him Coon?
I say Coon.
No.
Coo. But
Coo,
Coon's
alright,
actually
alright.
not a bad nickname. He doesn't seem like a raccoon, though. Like a fox.
No, I'm not. More of a dog, actually. But I do shepherd. But you know.
Another one.
Is that a feather?
I see.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's kind of fucking badass.
Do you tickle people to death, or
Look at it.
No, it's
Shit,
very
it's
fucking
sharp.
sharp.
it's a sharp feather?
So I touch it, or I'll be cursed and die instantly.
You
but I'm
can't
alive or
touch it.
something.
It's fine. You can touch
Okay.
it. Just as long as I don't swish it around. It's kind of
Yeah,
chitinous,
no,
you
that's
know.
slick. Be careful. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be careful. No.
How much do you think it's
Why?
worth?
Okay,
question.
no. It's a unique piece. No one else. Well, I don't know how much it would be worth exactly, but
So priceless, huh?
it is one and only. Priceless to me personally, yes.
I mean, sharp feather. You never seen one of those.
Up to another question I wanted to ask. You talked about you're good with misdirection, so I wanted to ask you: got anything fun in your pockets?
Have anything
Wow,
what in my pockets?
that's a bit
Got
forward.
anything fun in your pockets?
Oh, I have a whole gaggle. Actually, no, I don't. They Nitro cleared me of all things. I had a bunch of
Your
these
shit was
artifacts.
confiscated.
But it was confiscated, yes. They were mine, of course.
I would never.
And he stole from me.
insinuate anything otherwise.
Yeah.
No,
What?
that doesn't sound like
So,
the Nitro.
so what's
I know.
going on?
We are investigating the
Oh,
new
man, you were
company.
there, right? Did
Might have
Nitro
to steal the
steal
way
from you?
around.
Nitro would not
Right,
steal.
yeah, I'm investigating, yes.
That's exactly
Oh,
what
Yeah,
I'm
you don't
saying.
know him like I do.
Yeah.
I'm not the
Yeah.
newcomer. He's the
But you,
newcomer.
I
You're
feel
the
like
newcomer.
we're really gonna
Look,
need to work
I mean,
with the
I've
whole
seen him
honesty
before here.
thing.
You-
Because Nitro
Ooh.
wouldn't just steal from you.
You on you.
Are you sure
Wow.
you didn't happen to steal
Blue,
those artifacts?
And you are
Or did you
pickupable.
take them, or were they dangerous for other people?
Wait, what now?
You blue and pickupable. That must be an action
Yep.
figure.
Exactly.
They
Yeah, do you have karate
were
chop action?
very dangerous to
Yeah,
the
go on.
place they were
Karate
at.
chop. Do the karate
And they
chop
were just
action.
sitting there in glass boxes. C4.
Ah.
Not
That's called a museum.
Oh,
a combination of anything.
Of
you.
you have slain.
I have
That is
slayed you.
Holy museum.
Just sitting there. Thousands of credits.
It's a museum. It's kind of what they're supposed to do. You know, you're meant to look at it and be
Hold
like,
on,
man, that was
hold
a
on,
time in the
C4.
world.
Right.
C4, he's a hero.
So what's?
So yeah, what's all this then?
I feel like
we
there's
are
some
asking
condescending
quick questions.
tone from you, Red Shirts.
No, I would.
Random things, like things in his pockets.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
That doesn't
Okay.
sound like me at
I'll
all.
prove you wrong.
I
Can
came
you-
at an
can you
interesting
breathe?
time.
Y'all have a good
Yeah,
rest.
I have a
I'm
I
gonna
mean, gagged like that.
Are you heading out?
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good
Very
night.
good seeing you.
Take care. It's good to see you as well. Y'all take care, okay? Stay safe out there.
Goodbye, gas
You
mask
too.
man.
Joke's on you.
No,
I have
you
an
don't want to.
ugly
You
ass
don't.
face
Oh God.
Oh,
You're beautiful, Charles.
My gosh.
Congrats. You just got upgraded from
Don't-
Gas Mask Man
You're
to Bacon
gorgeous,
Face.
Charles. Don't forget it, Charles.
I try not to.
Or Jerky Face.
I really do.
Charles is
More
his
like
name.
bacon.
Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon.
Sorry, what?
He took his mask off.
Are you calling him baby? What? Is
Have you
that
seen his
nickname or
face?
something?
I mean, my
His
face isn't that much better.
Oh yeah, like you know.
Yeah, but you don't just
some
like
people
start
aren't
unwrapping it in
graced-
public, do you?
Some people
Not
aren't graced with
often.
No.
beautiful, smooth skin.
Can if you want.
Like you know.
You're not
Me?
meant to be like self-conscious.
It's
about
just,
it.
no, like you.
Sorry.
Me,
Yeah. Well,
you,
that's a stretch.
You,
You're actually kind of impressive.
what?
Well, okay.
Let
Well,
me feel your beautiful skin.
I don't know. I've tried to go
Okay,
into a
alright,
couple
sure.
of public
There you
spaces
go.
without my bandages, and I've gotten
So
some
soft
looks.
and supple.
So I'm just gonna keep them on for right now.
Oh damn, yeah, it does feel like baby's bottom.
How did you get so
Might I
strong?
suggest
That is weird.
Wow.
uh,
Tried to turn a new
Do you
leaf.
even have to shave?
It's
exactly the same way
Go
they
about
would.
not
No,
picking
it's
up things that
hereditary.
aren't
Oh, okay, I was gonna say just wait a couple more years.
Oh.
You'll get there.
10%
But
of
it's-
people that are usually on those worlds.
What?
Don't worry about
Come
it.
on.
It's kind of.
All right, sure.
you know, actually, no. Considering what I said,
What were you
I was
asking, by the way?
thinking that. Okay.
He was asking.
You're paying attention, right?
How you guys?
So,
I know your cat
yeah.
span doesn't last
Oh.
more than 5 seconds,
So what do you-
right?
I'm eating.
Well, so,
dinner right
so
now.
what's the deal with like that? So
Right.
you've got like cybernetic, like is that supposed to be like cybernetic skin, or is it
I'm
just
sorry,
like
I'm sorry.
brace, neck brace, or what?
Oh, it goes with my spine, just to like make sure I don't fuck up my neck with my spine.
So what? It's like a neck straightener or something. It's
Look, I
like
already
a neck
asked the
brace.
awkward
I've seen
question of,
handsomer.
is it
Are we supposed to?
It's just for fanciness. It's just supposed to go with the outfit and it keeps my neck
Okay,
straight because I
right.
had this flower.
Style.
I see.
already?
Yeah.
No, yeah,
It's
don't worry about it.
fashion.
Woman.
Style. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Fashion, you know,
You make a
long
fashion.
walk fashion, baby.
They were like.
Why don't you run
Yeah.
around with
Like,
like molded
more
flesh?
Sure,
beast types,
yeah,
right?
fair enough.
But they were kind of
You'd be much more intimidating.
So
minority.
yeah, no, it's
I ran into a couple. but
Because
I
my
never
true form
actually
is
figured
already
out.
Also,
scary.
is it alright if
I
I
want to
talk
look
to you like
nice
this,
and
or do you want me
pretty.
to like crouch down like this?
Wow.
Because
Yeah, you just did that. Great.
So we're just professional with them the entire
What's your
time. Or
what's
trying to
your
keep them from
preference?
dying in the
I'm
street.
asking you.
If you
as
do
an
that again, I
individual.
will ride you like a backpack and I will not let
Probably
go.
with a beast skin or two.
Yeah.
Pray that
Are you
don't
trying to
Cyberpunk.
discourage him or encourage him? Because I don't think you're doing what you want to do.
One of them was
Modifications
a,
you mentioned.
all of us had them.
Ah, okay, alright, well, God damn it. Okay, right, see, there we go.
There's kind
Alright,
of a
go
whole
on.
story behind it.
Okay, are they-
Corporations and paperwork. Read your read
Alright,
the fine
well then,
lines.
time for piggyback.
Saves you from this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the theme to Benny Hill when you need it?
Onward, mighty
Mine,
So you were-
they pushed certain augments they wanted us all to take based on our sort of class and
Children.
position.
I work with children.
Some days. So you
Some
were asking how I
days.
got so scarred?
It's fine. Look, I've had a little brother. Okay, I know how to do the.
What's his name?
Right, hold on.
Lou. His name's Lou.
This is the train
Lou.
station.
Luthen.
And you.
I go by Lou,
There you go. Off you go.
Fee.
but
Lou?
you might get
Lou.
too confused.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Lou, you were asking how I got so scarred?
Who and Lou? Right,
I haven't had a
yes.
piggyback
I love a good
in
I mean, together y'all are Luku.
several months.
Several months. You actually had to think about that.
Luku.
dog.
You actually had to think about that.
Yeah.
didn't you?
Not a bad combo.
I did.
Oh yeah, I mean,
We
You know what?
digress.
It's any time.
oh.
C4, tell us your story.
Anytime I could get a piggyback.
Sure, why not?
We're about to set up for
Jesus,
dramatic
no.
reading.
No, I'm the one binging about it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go on that long. I used to work for a corporation,
I think for the most
trying to be,
part, I'm gonna
next
be-
best pilot. They had me do a lot of experimental aircrafts, and one day, one of the experimental
So
aircrafts
yeah, if you're ever down there, me track.
Didn't work.
What's front
Fuck did that come from?
Whenever it crashed, I
Oh.
technically died. My heart rate
Though,
stopped.
actually.
They were able to get my heart back and
Okay, then
running,
yeah.
but
I mean, Penny,
paperwork
look,
stated that if my heart ever stopped, I technically would become corporation
Came from a death.
assets.
Are you gonna be there?
So that's how my name got changed into a barcode, and when I woke up, they had done augmentations. They didn't properly take care of the surgery, so now over 65% of my body is covered in infection scars.
Maybe not next. Not sure.
Yeah, normally here I would make a
You know
joke,
what?
but yeah, it's pretty bad. Sorry.
Do you have any,
Text me next time you're there.
I so badly want to say hamburger.
I mean, usually I just straight up
I guess
live there.
long-term
but-
treatment?
Well,
There you go.
technically, when they did it, it led to my body, my muscles actually degenerating. But, recently that has seemed to reversed. Unfortunately, now my body's kind of fucked. They were replacing bones at my femur, a lot of my joints. I literally connect in with a seat in a pilot seat, so that way I can handle a lot of the extra G's and rotations and everything.
Yeah, but how's your actual body around the interfaces? Is
Not-
the infection getting worse? You doing all right?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't really had medical do a deep check because I'm genuinely terrified about what they're gonna tell me.
It's not going to change anything for the
And you-
worse.
Are you numb? Like
No.
physically? Are there any areas you don't have feeling?
Like I said, I'm wearing a cooling suit, and these are cooling bandages and everything. Normally my skin's on fire. My joints are always in pain. I have constant kinks in my neck. My legs always feel like they're on fire. But I haven't noticed anything. There's no weird discoloring. There's no growths anywhere or anything like that. Just a lot of parts that aren't supposed to be there, and now my muscles are trying to grow around them. That's why a lot of the exercise and stuff has been good. I'm getting there, but with this coral addiction that I have now too, I'm just surprised I'm still here, honestly.
A what?
Oh,
Coral addiction?
There's an energy source that they found in deep space. It's a living energy source. It naturally grows off of one another. A lot of the test aircrafts they had me pilot ran off of it, but they didn't really have safety regulations. So over time, I was constantly inhaling the stuff. And eventually, I started to need it. It's why my eye changed like it did.
You weren't always red?
No, it was hazel. Also wasn't this small. So, yeah, I'm a little bit of a train wreck, but it's okay. It was in the past. Trucking forward now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know how to take care of yourself. I don't got any more questions.
Yeah.
I think that's
have,
fucking awesome. You're like out of an anime. A scarred, flawed body needing some sort of drug addiction to something, able to pilot a mech better than anyone else due to this flaw. You're straight out of fiction. I think it's awesome.
Actually does sort of have a point there, yeah. It's
Yeah,
pretty epic.
just, you know.
I mean, it sucks to be you, but sorry.
Hard to run sometimes, and getting up is difficult, and sometimes it's hard to go to sleep at night. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Hey,
Thank
what
you
about
for
you
telling
guys? You guys do cool stuff, right?
Well, I join you in the sleep schedule thing. Mine's fucked.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
kinda
sleep
just
14 hours a day.
Jesus,
on the dot.
fuck, you're lucky.
Like all in one go.
What is that like?
Damn.
It's very
He took it
important
all
for
from us.
a healthy body.
Stole it. That's
He
his
stole
ability.
it. Yeah, he
Just
stole
steals
my
our sleep
fucking
schedule.
Sleep.
Perhaps. Perhaps I'm so good at it, I am doing it without knowing. Stealing everyone's sleep.
Yep.
I'll find a way to sue you. I don't know which court would accept I know it as a justifiable claim, but I'll find one that does. Oh my god, wait, actually?
Probably.
Every time I hear about Zephyria, it just gets shittier.
It's bad. It's not good down there.
Fucking, some of y'all live like this.
Well, there's lower Zephyr and there's upper. Upper is where they actually have laws, regulations, and proper police. Lower, they're literally run by dudes with money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's fucking slum.
I want you to know it's so bad that for me to be able to get my piloting agreement there so I could actually fly my aircraft in the city, well, it's just gonna unfold. That is all of the different ones and corporations I had to go talk to and get license agreements with.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's not great, and most of them I'm pretty sure they actually literally made it on the spot because apparently no pilots have tried to fly in this area because everything's automated. And I mean everything.
Corporations putting rules on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suppose where I come from, it's a little different. There's one corporation. Not a bunch vying for control.
Dude, I used
Just
to live
one
in
that
a
won.
corporates having war with each other.
They won their war. Just one with total control.
Mine never actually won. See, what it was, the whole reason my armored cores were even developed to begin with is there originally was this AI that they had built to kind of like help run society, right? In these collection of plans. I think it was about 4. It was a Rubicon and a couple of the others. And what happened was eventually, right, the AI realized the only way to protect humanity was to keep it locked away. So what they did was they constantly recruited these different types of corporations onto jobs that realistically were actually fighting one another. So they created them into an infinite war where they were constantly battling each other away from the rest of civilization. Eventually, once they broke out of it, right, then the arms race kind of exploded amongst the planets. And, well, funnily enough, that ended up leading up to me. So, technology rising on up.
Yeah. Something that sees so large scale, it doesn't care about the suffering of a single person.
Realistically, the idea was that so long as the arms race continued, but they were there to beat each other back down, they were never able to spread out that power and weapons and gear out to the rest of the world. Space travel was so rough, but hey, everybody can just jump around wherever the fuck they want to now.
True.
That's the scary thing about technology. It's why I love it and why I hate it.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Alma has to show me how to fly a ship to leave this place.
There are shuttles. It's a bit different, a little bit easier.
Oh, do you just board and takes you down?
I mean, you tell it to a designation. There are a couple of key points, like, Zephyra. There's one close to one of the casinos. It's called the Diamond one. There's multiple. You just gotta know where you want to go.
Every one of the shuttles are operated by AIs that are very much constantly updated and sometimes even worked on by moi. So yeah, you just need to go in there and basically just tell it the rest. Funnily enough, if you don't know where to go, we already have some designations set in there for you, including some locations outside of Zephyra if that's not your mix.
He's probably the
Eventually,
perfect person to talk to.
Or you could just talk to Athena. Athena can also help you figure it out.
That too.
Your best bet, if you really want to start, you're gonna want to start in the Palace District. It's, from at least what I've seen, it's where all the rich people are, but it's also where like the Diamond Casino and all that kind of stuff is. I think. I think it's actually outside of Zephyr, if I remember correctly. But there are some nice locations.
My favorite
there.
thing.
I would
then
not
you've
suggest
got
the Palace
Waterfront.
District.
Not suggested.
No.
It's nice from above.
It looks nice from above, but Garden District's a good idea. Water District is okay.
Okay, gotcha.
There's
All right, then water
yeah.
and garden.
It's pretty dark out in the Palace District.
My closet.
It's got that like lost.
I don't mind the dark. Palace sounds rich. Is there a lot of rich people there?
No, there's a lot of homeless and people you don't want to run into. At least last I was.
Why is it called
out
Palace
there.
then?
Oh, yeah, I'm not one that really does.
You know, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Casino then.
I can only
Lot
tell
of
what I
money.
see.
Yeah, a lot of the rich people are in the upper part of Garden District.
Oh.
I haven't been up there much.
Garden does sound rich.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Zafira, where are you going to find a plant?
That's true.
Pretty much nowhere.
You good?
What is happening here?
You're not speaking out loud, are you?
I know, this looked like she's almost about to fall asleep and fall over
I
any
thought
moment
you were
now.
actually having a conversation that
Oh.
just none of the rest of us could hear.
No,
I was
I
just
was.
thumbs upping.
They talk in people's heads.
Oh.
They were just
what?
talking in mine.
Please don't talk in my
Oh.
head.
Telepathically?
Yeah.
Scary.
Please don't talk in my head. I
I
already
kind
have
of
voices
have
in my head.
to
I don't need more.
project my voice in your heads because I can't speak out loud.
Oh shit.
I don't have a
Understood.
vocal box.
Welcome, Sages.
That was weird. Did you all hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Impressive.
It's a dog.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. They're all friendly.
Sad.
We do not mind.
That's okay.
Well, I was just gonna ask. Is that
You're doing great, Nils.
is speaking the only thing?
People. Let's go introduce you. Yeah.
And when the halo's out, I'm speaking to everyone in the area.
All right. Well, hi. It's a pleasure to meet you. C4, one of the pilots here.
I'm Mills. I'm very anxious. I've been a recluse for 100 years.
100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
100?
294. So.
Huh. Understood.
You look younger than I am.
Yeah, my breed of undead vampire stop aging at 23.
I was actually gonna ask.
Whoa.
I don't know if it's rude for you guys here to ask species.
Human.
I feel like it isn't.
Lizard.
Demi-human.
Dragon.
You know what? Demi-human works. I like that.
What?
Half spirit.
Yeah, hi.
Ah, I met Igarashi.
I mean,
I would be surprised
surface
otherwise.
go.
She's full spirit. I'm just half.
So you
Augmented
can eat.
human born on the space station.
So I can eat, yes. Heartbeats, lungs breathe. Still counted among the deadly.
When you speak in people's heads, is that it? Or can you look deeper?
Yeah, that's basically it. Except for I could feel emotions as well from people.
Ooh. Welcome back.
Huh.
I don't know how to do the rest of the funky stuff other people do.
Oh, understood.
prefer it that way.
Well, it's a pleasure to
And
meet
if you
you.
were depressed, I could feel that right now.
I am so sorry.
Well, get used to it if you're around me. At least I think that's what my excuse is. Why is everyone staring at me now?
Oh, you're just
no
talking
reason.
to her.
Alright.
You do seem melancholy, Penny, and monotone.
Reminds me, I'm gonna head over
I
to
get
the...
bitch a lot. Not really
I'm gonna head
monotone.
over to the garden before
Yeah.
that explodes and something. I'll chill out for a little
I don't
bit.
see bitch yet.
We'll try to keep it that way then.
Brain damage.
Why are you staring at me?
But sometimes
Retro
a bitch
mentioned
can be a
your
good
name.
thing. People are too nice these days, you know?
Yeah, you know, I'd have to agree with that.
You know Zoc and Saga?
Being kind of a stick in the mud separates you from the norm, I feel. Makes you special. Makes you stand out. If that you want to stand out.
I'm surprised you took the whole
Red shirt.
patronizing thing so well.
Did I just get crushed?
That didn't happen.
There's some real magic.
Dragons
going
are
on
weird.
today.
I know
Okay.
it's.
I didn't see
a
it.
lot. I feel like.
Red shirt.
So, Cool, you're a papa? Are you also
Why?
undead? Like this one?
Are you good? We're good.
No, I'm actually very much alive. I'm probably anything the
Yeah, I'm
exact
fine.
opposite.
He
You do
is
have better
way
skin
more
than
lively
her.
than me.
Wow.
Precisely.
You just look a little agitated.
I'm a demi-divinity of sorts. Vestige god. Father.
Wait, did you just say you're a god?
Vestige. I'm the son of a vestige god.
I don't know what that means.
So you're like a
context.
demigod?
A god with, yeah, effectively, but my father is small now.
Vestige,
Used to be
like
a lot bigger
vestigial?
back in the day,
Like-
but not anymore. Yeah,
Oh.
so former power of sorts.
So you're a dethroned god.
Not necessarily dethroned, more just no longer relevant.
Yeah, that seems
I think
worse.
by pure definition,
Yeah.
he's not a god.
Oh.
He's a demigod.
Okay, dethroned demigod.
Yeah, I'm a demigod.
Or
There
irrelevant
were a bunch
demigod.
of myths
Vestige
back
demigod,
on.
I don't know. Also,
yeah, a bunch of
demi-human
myths back on Terra
ish
about demigods.
elements.
Not full gods, not immortal, but above humanity.
I see.
Usually with some feats of abilities, strength, speed, cunning. What aspect was your dad? Was he part of a pantheon?
Yeah, Celtic. Oh, Celtic Irish.
I'm not familiar with that as much.
Oh.
His name was Lou, as it happened.
A good name.
It's a good name, but he spelled it L-U-G-H.
It'd be fun for a moment,
Lug?
An inferior spelling, unfortunately, but
More like Luke.
accepted.
Where the G and the H are very soft, yeah. Luke.
Like
Lug,
Lukey.
Luke,
Luke.
either or.
Is it Lug? I thought it'd be Luke.
Lots of different differentiations. No one's very concrete. But a lot of people just say Lou.
Well, how did he say it?
I don't know. I never met him.
I always think I know what Luthen's gonna say next, and I'm always
Alright. You're Valentina.
I have parental issues. What can I say?
Are you alright?
From what I'm getting, that's kind of common.
Yeah.
Around these parts, yes.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Watch
I
out,
never know what you're gonna say next. This is pretty entertaining.
He's the health inspector, so he probably has some questions.
Look at my kid. This is my daughter.
Are you?
They're
Well-
very pretty.
She is.
Oh no. I have done. Oh.
Careful, Coon. You'll knock over your deck.
Almost dead.
Yeah, should be
Sorry.
good.
You're fine.
Ding ding.
Are you sure?
When your fingers cracked, they made a weird noise.
Yes, it's fine. I'll deal with it in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Right, sorry.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to get the point of this.
Put your fingers away and no
How
one
do
dies.
you know? How do you know Nitro?
Nobody
Doc
move.
Saga.
Or what?
I met them through Day.
What?
No.
State your
Nitro
purpose.
mentioned that one too.
What?
Val, just tell him. Just tell him, Val. Just tell him.
My arms are getting tired.
Please.
Please tell
I'm
me.
a doctor, but I wish to draw your blood and test on you.
And how'd you meet Day?
Ah.
Thank God.
Well,
I'm
I'm
anxious.
the health inspector.
I mean, it's a joke for you, but
And,
it wasn't for him, so.
It seems
What?
the
Say again?
doctors of this place
I met them through Aegis
Drug test time.
when I wanted to join.
have a sanitation problem. Beyond that door, I hear there's
I don't know why
pipes,
the word you said
sticking out of the
just
walls,
slipped out of my brain.
water,
Didn't stick at
leaking,
all.
boxes everywhere.
No,
filled with
sewage, not water.
enzymes.
Sewage. It's used water.
Have that effect on people.
There you go.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
He's the inspector.
I did my best, but they were not interested.
A doctor known as Val enters. She asks for my blood. I am mildly concerned.
I will need to see an ID.
Very well.
I tried to warn him.
My ID. She'll see a ID of someone else entirely, with a mustache.
Cool, thanks.
Oh my, that's adorable.
That's
Oh, I didn't say I
that's
was
mine?
gonna give it back. I said for you to show me an ID, so you
Good.
showed me an ID. Do you want it back?
You're not getting that back.
Oh, don't cry. Why are you gonna cry?
Keep it.
Don't worry, this is standard procedure.
Hmm.
For 100 years. I'm not the other. It's not a very
I mean, you didn't
I have no
really
use
think this
for it.
one through.
I actually understand that. I've been a recluse
Hmm.
till recently as well, actually. Hi, my name is Cool. Pleasure to meet you.
Hmm.
You could say a recluse.
I don't have poison in my
Never mind.
I know the
Is
similarities.
that a common thing?
Thank you.
Yeah, let me
Took a bit of time, but
It
thank
was
you.
it was it
My
was
mustache
pretty good.
back.
It was pretty. I wanted to see this play out.
Fair, yeah.
I was
Keep
pretty
without
focused.
it. Keep without it.
It's perfect.
Although,
Handlebars and everything.
Let close to me.
You should grow
let me
on.
grip.
For sure.
I shouldn't I? I mean, I have.
I see. I'm so sorry you've been through that.
I will do so again.
If someone
You look good in it.
I get it. Okay, I understand.
Yes.
I understand. I understand the trust.
I know. The first thing I thought was spider.
Oh, you're safe here. Okay.
Are you okay?
You'll be alright.
I'm going to the garden. I'm sorry if he's a handful.
So far, he's been a handful of entertainment.
I'll leave at some point soon.
Don't
There's a whole
get
group
just
of
like-
them.
I just think Arashi wear a mask.
You need a bit of calm.
Be careful.
She
I don't
can't
know,
eat.
just
She
met him
can't
today.
get sick. Oh, never mind.
Pleasure meeting you, Nils.
Yeah. Met him today. I don't know him well enough. Yeah, I didn't know any of what you just said. Now that you said it,
Yeah, they're like
I
spirit.
imagine it's out of choice more than an actual.
No, they're solid spirit. They can't eat.
I think
Maybe it's part of being a spirit. Now their body is formed. Like it's possible none of their clothes are real.
Are anyone's clothes real?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, these are made out of fabrics.
How do you know?
Physical.
What if someone duped you?
There's a tag on it. It'd be a very impressive dupe.
Ever heard of the
I
Emperor's
could
new
rip this
clothes?
if I wanted.
Are you?
I'm going to be.
Oh,
I think you ripped it,
That's
yeah.
the one where the guy's naked.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever you're
Well, that's the one where he. That's like that'd be like magical clothes. You could actually do. You could technically do that. If you gave someone a magical set of clothes.
Yeah, you did actually remember that.
Benny-san, Red Satsu-san.
That was on
Oh.
your
Otsukare-sama deshita.
I have a question before you go.
I mean, we're not really
Why do you wear a
doing
mask?
neither.
So you're liking the place?
Oh,
I just thought it was.
is because when I was manifest by Igarashi-san, she was wearing mask, and
Other than that,
so I keep it because it look like a Japanese fashion trend. Japanese people like to wear mask for fashion, not just function.
Oh, alright. Yeah, it makes no sense, but okay.
Your partner's a hellhound, right?
Why would you want to wear a mask?
those aren't. Oh, really?
He's Japanese
Mr.
fashion
Telepathic
trend.
Vampire
People like how to look.
Who's 200 years old?
I could also just think about not having the mask on my form.
And
Oh,
explain
it
the
works. Yeah.
telepathic
Yeah.
technique.
So it's like a choice then.
Alright.
Hi.
Absolutely no purpose to it other than for looks.
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic, okay.
Technically, nothing that you see on me has purpose
Yeah,
other than looks.
don't
It's
take off
just
more.
energetic
You
shit.
could leave the rest on.
And
Please.
Okay, so I was right.
Is there a problem
Yeah,
with
you're
not
right.
having her
All the
clothes on?
clothes are manifested.
Okay, don't go beyond that, please. Alright, I have a girlfriend.
It's a bit of ramen there too.
Nisa,
I'm
what
worried
kind
about
of
the next
person do
time I
you
look
think I
away from
am?
you.
Do you really want to know?
You're accusing me of being a mutant?
I mean, before I got all this, I was just
I
like,
hate it here.
Other
I
magicians
really
are-
hate it here.
had ears and a tail.
It's very easy.
And you changed into a mutant. I mean, that's what a mutant is, after all. Changed.
Got an eye for shiny things, you know.
Different.
Know what I mean?
Same reason why sometimes I have glasses and sometimes
But
not.
did you always exist?
Kind of liking
Igarashi-san, spit on
Is
your
our life
sighted.
not changed?
Dude, what is she wearing? A hat?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But
No, okay.
Genetics.
Oh well.
quite
Mm.
the silver tongue too.
You can go ahead and
So
put those
by
grippers
this you mean
away.
everyone is a
Thank you.
mutant?
Yes. Thinking of calling Operator Snowball, but I'm not too sure.
I see.
Wait, did you just say everyone's a mutant?
You have a good point.
Everyone is
Hi,
genetically
is
changed from
I'll
evolution,
see you later.
No, I'm purebred.
Time's right. I'm waiting for
I'm
it.
not a mutant.
Waiting for the right timing.
Okay, so there's a difference between mutations over time of developing and a mutant.
Yeah, I'm evolved.
I'm heading out for tonight.
Take care. Gotta take care.
Which is a genetic mutation.
That clarifies.
Yes, but you can't just classify an entire, like, a different line as mutants.
Heading out for tonight.
Mutation. If they're in a single generation and they are rapidly deviated from the norm of their generation, they are technically a mutant if it is
Yeah.
through a genetic mutation.
But I'm not
If they are from a completely different species or species subgroup that is developed in different environmental conditions, they're not technically mutants if they're reintroduced back to a main group.
Alright, I like the new guy.
They are completely different species. Thank you.
Why do you have to be smart?
I'm medical.
I'm just
If
trying
I
to get
fuck
the
up,
new
you
guy.
die.
He's quite forthcoming.
Trying to get the new guy what?
Okay.
He's calling everyone a mutant, and I don't appreciate it. So I said,
Oh wait,
mutant, Luthen?
were you calling everyone a mutant?
He was.
By technicality.
You
See?
mind if I
Oh my
ask you a
God.
question?
I was born human.
2 questions.
So,
Oh.
Hit me.
Take him
Don't
literal.
say that. I'm a fae. I'll take it literally. So 2 questions.
Ask away.
What's your name again?
Luthen Castabir. Well met.
Ooh. Okay. Second question. May I see your hand, please?
Why ever so?
I'm a doctor.
you wish to
can
kiss
trust
it?
Me, and I'm.
You should do it. You should do it.
I don't have a ring.
No, but you might lose a finger if you do that to me again.
Don't
please.
don't cats bite instead of kiss?
I mean, yeah, if you were to probably touch his stomach, he might bite you. I don't know.
touch his stomach. Let's find
Biting?
out.
No. Nothing that rudimentary.
Oh, he might curse you. He's magic. You'll explode in 23 years. Ooh.
That is all.
Hey,
yes.
good question. What the fuck was that?
Soft pause.
Oh gosh.
Got it.
Soft pause.
Soft pause.
No clue. She's weird.
Oh, I know what it is.
Soft pause? What does that mean?
They were trying to figure out whether or not you had literally had soft paws in your hands.
Mittens. Yeah. Snowball mittens.
I have very pristine hands meant for fingersmithing.
Misdirection.
Fingers. That's a good name for it.
5 fingers
Yes.
discount.
I mean, well.
Yeah, I gotcha. Those claws did look sharp.
It's always free if they don't know if it's gone.
True.
Very true.
What are we tactically acquiring?
I like that one.
paws.
That's when you would take it from another. That's when you would take it from another unit.
That's
Make
not
it their
skill.
problem, their paperwork.
Tactically acquiring. The amount of times we would
I
borrow
will
the
not.
generators.
You know.
Tactically acquire with intent to return.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. We were definitely going to return them for sure.
Hmm.
Remind me to never let any of you near my board. I swear to God.
Not entirely. Maybe
I'm a medic. I don't steal shit.
Okay.
You've
that's
never
right.
taken an organ for someone
what I'm
else?
assuming is a giant pile of gold.
Oh, that was interesting.
Stuffed animals.
No.
Yeah.
No, we didn't steal organs.
Alright, well, that's good.
So I'm not
You never
like.
looked at like a giant teddy
I'm
bear
more
and
like a
thought, I
field
want that?
surgeon. I'm not like
Oh.
a
Not
full-on
really, no.
doctor, like with full-on hospital beds and all the corporate
Uh,
fucking
if
paperwork. It
someone
was
gets
more like
shot through like both the kidneys, and there's a dead person right there, wouldn't you just take the kidney out of the dead person, put it into the almost dead person?
fuck no.
Oh, okay.
That's not quite how that works.
There's no guarantee that that organ transplant would be even remotely successful. I'd be better off giving them some form of life support and then trying to give them a cybernetic and then find a transplant later on through a donor, or even growing another through, I don't know,
But
there's
there's
some
a
corporations that
chance.
offer it. We had the biotech department.
Alright.
I mean, yes, there's a chance, but the chance is much lower. The chance is
Okay, so the usual.
chance is much lower that a random corpse that it happens to be nearby has the right both blood type and like actually transplantable organs. Let alone that they might already be dead for a while and that organ is necrotic tissue, which means everything is, if I even did that, they would just die faster.
Alright, I'll leave the doctoring to
I'm
you.
way better off.
Burning things to the ground.
You're way better off putting someone like that on life support. If you shot out both their kidneys, they would not die instantly from the lack of kidneys. You would die from kidneys over time. It's not something that kills you instantly. If you shot someone through the stomach, or if you shot someone through the liver, or the heart, or the lungs, or the brain, yes. Kidneys would kill them over time.
Alright.
The stomach would continue to constantly produce acid.
So if I
They
want
would
someone to
dissolve.
suffer, I stab them through the kidneys.
It's eggs and not when they came out.
Yes. However, they do. What I mean is that they have a high chance of survival if you go for the kidneys over all the other organs.
Don't worry.
The kidneys. The ki-
Damn. Sorry.
The
I'm fully
kidneys
paying attention to you.
process. Yeah. The kidneys filter shit out of your body to be disposed of through several different waste methods. Shit and
Pooping.
pissing.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly pissing. The stomach, large and small intestine deal with the other forms.
But I am not the person to do
But if you were to, if you were to blow out someone's heart, they'd die pretty fast because the oxygen in their blood would stop being delivered to the rest of their body. Boom, dead.
Alright.
Lungs, they could stop pulling oxygen from the air to oxygenate their blood. Their heart would pump blood that has no oxygen in it. Boom, dead. Stomach, yeah. Stomach.
Acid.
This
Melts
wouldn't
from
kill them
inside.
instantly, but yeah, the acid would dissolve them from the inside. The liver has over 300 different functions inside the body. It would kill you not as fast as the stomach would, and not as slow as the kidneys would. Brain, instant. You are dead. Everything else, other than that, you have a pretty high chance of survival, provided you can receive medical attention.
What about the pancreas?
That is also a slow death.
Alright. Is it slower or faster than the livers? Asking for a friend.
Much slower. Much slower than liver.
Alright. Cool.
Liver is vital.
What about the gallbladder?
You can live without the gallbladder.
Okay.
Gallbladder and appendix you don't need. They're helpful. They have functions. You don't need them.
Okay. Gallbladder.
There's
then pancreas,
technically...
then livers. Okay.
Yeah. There's technically only like 3 real ways to die. There's lack of oxygen, which can be caused by... Lack of oxygen to the brain is one way of death, which can be caused through heart, lungs, bleeding out, not being able to get enough oxygen to the brain to keep it sustained is generally the most common form of death. There's... Which also things like cancer fall under that. Because cancer takes out the nutrients in your blood, which means it starves your brain.
Okay.
And eventually it starts starving it for oxygen. It starts starving it for anything to keep it alive. It starts deteriorating.
Right.
The other form is cell death, which isn't caused just by oxygen. It can also be caused by osmosis. Otherwise, your salt content. So you can actually die from having too much water or having too little for too long.
Okay.
You can also fuck up by having too much salt or too little salt for too long. Both of these kind of need to be regulated in tandem with each other. Because you can't just balance out having... If you have a fuck ton of sodium, you can't balance it out by having a fuck ton of water. It helps in the short term, but it doesn't actually get rid of the sodium.
Okay.
It just rebalances water throughout your body. If you actually want to get rid of sodium, you need to go activate muscle fibers.
Come on. Your stupidity.
Sodium and potassium are part of the how your muscle fibers actually function.
Alright.
It's how your neurons activate your muscle fibers. So if you want to go get rid of a fuck ton of sodium that you just ate, go lift something. Go exert yourself.
Alright. Which
and while drinking water.
What does rapid disassembly count as?
I'm going back to my ship. You all have fun.
I suppose it matters how you do it. Whether or not what kills them first. Destroying the brain's connection to itself, or destroying its oxygen source.
Oxygen, alright. And does all this apply to me if I'm cold-blooded?
Yeah. Yeah, all this applies to you if you're cold-blooded. Cold-blooded just means that you don't actually produce heat. Instead, it's closer to how a reptile functions, which just means that you did get your heat from an outside source.
Yeah.
And it's less to do, it doesn't really bother a lot of your like blood and oxygen functions. It's just more that you need to get heat from outside sources and retain them.
I see.
Which also makes you better for much colder environments.
No, it does not. I mean, I'll survive longer, but unless something's like trying to kill me, then
no, it makes you better hot.
Correct.
Hot air and environments.
In cold places, I sort of like weaker, and then sleepy, and then asleep. And if something's actively trying to
you're right.
find me
I
or
fucked
kill
that
me,
one up.
then it's bad. Hot places I'm perfectly
True.
fine. Up to a certain point, then it gets too hot, and that's just annoying.
Yeah, there's a limit for all creatures.
Mm-hmm.
You, reptilian?
Mm-hmm. Since you're helping out medical, it's probably worth knowing. Please do not give me
Yeah,
human
I mean,
blood.
they haven't accepted me yet.
Yeah, but if I come in an emergency and they hand you a bag of blood and it's human, don't give it to me. Then you'll kill me.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
What blood can you accept?
Mine.
Just yours? You got
Yeah.
blood bags of your own?
Of course.
Yeah. In that case, yeah.
The only
I'm
other
gonna
person I
remember that.
think could actually probably donate blood might be Nemesis. And let's just let me die on that one. You are a fortunate person. They're the
Is this another Zafira character?
yeah, they're the councilman for the water district.
No, other hand.
Yeah, that's what
Councilman
I'm
for
talking
water
about. I
districts.
apologize. I'm heading to bed. You both have a good night.
I think I'm heading that way soon
I need
too.
to go check. Yeah, I need to go check on the garden. But it's been good talking with you, Penny.
Yep.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
I guess I
I'll
probably
talk to you later, Penny.
Oh, sure. I was just gonna say, if you're in medical and I come in fucked up, don't give me human blood.
No human blood?
Yeah. I'm cold-blooded.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I
Yeah,
see.
so that'll pretty much kill me. I've got bags on.
I don't want to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, please don't. That's sort of like counter to what you would want to be doing. Especially if you want to work here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You're taller than
Yeah,
me.
agreed. By a smidge. Just a itsy bitsy smidge.
I don't know. You got me by like half a head. I have to look up. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I'm a little taller.
Don't be sorry you're taller.
You don't like seeing people sad.
I did. Well, I was gonna say it takes a lot for me to look sad, but it actually does not. You don't make me sad. You're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Pop it.
People usually know that they've made me sad, so don't worry.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
sort of blunt and overly honest most of the time.
Understandable.
Who the hell is that?
Ooh.
Of course, they stop right on the other side of the pillar where I can't see him.
Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, honey.
Alright.
I gotta go.
You have a good one.
Have a nice night.
Farewell.
Have a good night. Have a nice night, you all.
David couldn't say seasoning correctly.
David sounds like a dumbass.
Yeah, he's you.
I always have a modicum of intelligence.
Right.
David had some sort of intelligence.
Quote unquote.
That boy.
Let's do our rounds. See if there's any interesting conversation. There we go. Ooh. I thought Igarashi was going away. Wait, no, that's Val. Never mind. Thought I saw pink. I was wrong. Oh no, Val has pink hair too. All the music up here. Though I think it's gonna be the end of the night for me. Yeah. I'm gonna call it a night.
Alright, then I'll see you later.
Yeah. It's probably obvious, but careful with Lou. Seemed like a habitual Lou, I forget his full name. Lou, the cat guy. Makes me think cat burglar.
I was mentioned something about sticky fingers, so...
Alright,
let's see if he finds
yeah.
all 7 scalpels hiding on me somewhere, huh?
There is a part of me that actually hopes he does, yeah. And a part of me that doesn't, because, I mean, you'll need dry cleaning and all that.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere.
Yeah.
They're probably used
some
to
spots
that.
he probably won't be able to reach into without me noticing, so it'll be fine.
That's terrifying. And I don't need to know that. Never will find out either, so, yeah. Yeah.
You're telling me you don't use the boob compartment? I thought everyone does.
Oh no, I use my boob compartment. I'm not going to be going through your locker.
Yeah. Good. How are you and Belle doing so far? Everything fine?
Yeah, everything's been great. She's been spending a lot of time at Hell's Row and up on the ship, so.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're turning in, then I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'll be at workout tomorrow morning and stuff.
Yeah, that should
Practice. Be fine. Yeah. Alright, see you around.
Goodbye.
Well, it's been a fantastic evening. This has been a lot of fun. We should do this again. Saturday we have meat rack. Sunday we have meat rack. Monday, this is one of the most exciting days of February. We have Effie's first mission over at Warden's. And after what happened at previous session, it's going to be an interesting one. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. But I'm gonna call it an evening. I don't think there's roleplay tomorrow, but maybe might find something. Maybe we might do something. We'll see. I've got new X to play with, so I still need to work on her avatar. But other than that, you all